Hi there, I'm Miss Carrie Tulino-Bell. I'm a Beachbook social worker, and I'm here to talk to you today about managing stress during some uncertain times. Stress is an inevitable part of our lives. We need it every day to function. How else would we know to brake when the car in front of us suddenly slows down, or make that three-point shot in the game? So the problem is when we have too much stress in our lives, it can negatively impact our bodies and our ability to function. So paired up with like our regular stress of the day and what's going on in the world right now, it can really affect our bodies and increase our stress and anxiety. So the good news is that we can manage our stress just by practicing some simple and easy strategies that we're going to talk about. So if you're a parent of a teenager or you're a teenager yourself, these are for you. And the good news also is that it doesn't take a whole lot of time. 2 minutes. Can we make 2 minutes out of our day to practice some of these strategies? I think we can. If you can do more, great. If not, that's okay too, because we're all just doing the best that we can and in an uncertain time and some tough circumstances. So I'm going to run down 4 tips and then 4 ways of coping. So my first tip is just simply following local health and county guidelines for hygiene. That's about practicing social distancing, wearing masks where appropriate, and washing your hands frequently. When life seems out of control, I think about what can I control. What I can't control is how I respond in a situation by keeping myself and others safe and healthy. Sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is just about having good, healthy sleep as much as possible. Teenagers like to sleep in most of the day during the summertime. I totally get that. I was one too. But try to go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time every day, as well as try to avoid naps and, limiting the amount of screen time you have before bed. A lot of that stimulation, we think that it helps us fall asleep, is actually keeping our brains awake. So if you can put away the phone, at least put away the screen. If you're listening to music, try not to use it to fall asleep. Get a fan, get a white noise machine, read or things like that to help yourself wind down before bed. Healthy diet. That leads me into my next one. If our sleep schedule is off, that throws our times that we eat off. So, don't try not to skip breakfast, eat healthy snacks, make good choices when it comes to that. And, don't buy the junk, the things that are just going to slow us down. We need that energy for our bodies to fight the stress off. Also, practicing gratitude. Gratitude is just about focusing in on what we do have, not what we don't have. It could be something simple like the sun was out today and I was able to go for a walk. It wasn't too hot. It could be I had this really great cookie in my lunch, or someone said something nice to me today. It could be just easy things like that. It helps your brain shift to practice in or focus in on what is going well, not what's not going well. So those are my 4 tips. Now for the 4 ways of coping. So this is what you're going to want to spend 2 minutes a day on, ways that you can manage your stress. And the first one is the simplest: deep breathing. When we get stressed, our breath becomes shallow and faster. So when we do deep breathing and make our breath slow down, it tells our brains or physiologically to also slow down. So taking those slow, mindful breaths helps our bodies calm themselves. And the easiest way I can teach you is the 4-count method. So that's just breathing in for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, and breathing out for 4 seconds. You can even picture a square and you're following along. So you count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in, 1, 2, 3, 4 hold, 1, 2, 3, 4 breathe out, and then repeat itself over and over again. Now, obviously not that fast. You want to do it as slow as possible and trying to breathe in through your nose if your nose is clear, and out through your mouth and just letting it go. So that is the simplest one. The next one is called progressive muscle relaxation. Now, this is a strategy where, I don't know if when you get stressed, do you feel it in your body? Do your shoulders feel tense? Does your your head hurt? Headaches can be a common ways that our bodies respond to stress. So progressive muscle relaxation is just a systematic way of tensing and releasing different muscle groups. So you can start with your head, you work your way down to your feet or your toes up to your brain or up to your head. So it's a great way that you can fall asleep too. If your body's really fidgety when you're trying to fall asleep, this will work a lot. So the great thing is there's a lot of free YouTube videos out there. You can also check out our tip sheet here on the Beachbook website that outlines some different ways that you can do it. There's a PDF file and a YouTube video link. So search on the web, just put in progressive muscle relaxation, and you'll find tons of different options. Also in some of the apps I'm going to mention here in a second. So the next coping strategy is called grounding. And this also literally takes 2 minutes. So grounding is just using simple techniques, using our senses to help ourselves de-stress. And the easiest grounding strategy I know is called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is you're thinking about 5 things that you can see right now, 4 things that you can touch right now, 3 things that you can hear right now, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So you just think about those things, and it's helping your body kind of focus in on other things. And it is a distraction, but it's using the senses, and it helps calm and soothe ourselves, shifting our brains into a different space. So that's grounding. And you can look up that as well and find lots of different other ways to grounding. It could be yoga. It could be going for a walk. It could be smelling some incense or candles or things like that. So just different ways you can use your body in different senses to relax. And the last one I'm going to share with you is called guided meditation. I don't know about you guys, but I can't just sit there and not think about anything in silence. I need somebody to help talk me through something like meditation. So guided meditation is just that. Meditation incorporates the deep breathing, some visualization. So you're thinking about someplace that's relaxing and soothing, and also helps you shift your brain into just what's happening in the present moment, not judging it, not trying to change it. It just is what it is. You can do this for 2 minutes. You can do it for an hour, however long that you can and you feel comfortable with. So the apps that I've used in the past and currently are called Calm, Headspace, Insight Timer, and another one that a lot of my teenagers like is called My Life. So you can browse in the app stores for all these apps, and some of them are free. Some of them have a paid version, but all of them have a free version. So check that out. I thank you for taking the time today to watch this video. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.